Hello, beautiful people. Here is the formal way of getting me into town on the European tour. This is more something for organizations or city councils, other institutions that would like to activate youth leadership in their city and region. So that means they usually like to get really well informed on the phenomenon, on the building bricks, what is needed to inspire this, to cultivate it, what ecosystem of partners, to enable young people to self-organize projects locally and with global partners. What are the benefits for different key professionals like teachers, librarians, counselors, journalists, and then they might like to do workshops and make it present and public through exhibits. They might like to get into news. And how about we start doing a mapping of the interesting stakeholders and spaces in your region, and we create a youth leader magazine issue number 1. So this is very useful activities of short and long-term value, and they connect with other change makers in the world, youth leader tribe members, coaches, and so on, so that we can weave partnerships between your different groups with schools and other heroes in other parts of the world. So this should at least be 4 weeks, and we need to collaborate because you have a good address book, you have an overview of the people in the region, so we will work together. And if you really want to manifest it, get things going, it should also be extended to 8 weeks or 12 weeks, depending on the passion and the pace of the core crew that we can start with, So there can then also be a second, third month module afterwards, and I can also coach a lot via internet. I don't even need to be there. We are doing this with different countries in Africa, and it just depends, Are people involved on fire to do this, or do they feel, wow, man, yeah, we love it, but we have our main activities to do, and this Eric guy, he comes with this roller coaster, Indiana Jones power. We need to have him in the room to inspire our people and to talk to young people, to get into classrooms. And you also need me outside office hours. So I'll be there 24/7 on the weekends, in the evening until midnight. I can move to different places, stay overnight, get to know them, work with people. So it's a very profound coaching experience, which is much more than what we can do with the Zoom meeting, So it makes sense to get me into town. And this, of course, I need to travel. I need a place to stay and eat. Sometimes I have Goldie, my cat, with me, So, and yeah, I actually should leave the town with money, right? So, because I also have expenses to pay somewhere else. So we have a budget that you see in booking, which can be adapted depending on how it's improvised, whether we have other funding partners, or how hot your region is and how precious to uplift the youth leader tribe and be really useful for others, So we can talk about it, but we should respect that there are certain needs. There's lots of idealism, but to bring it on the ground and for the people involved to feel rock solid, confident, not having to worry about a ticket to go somewhere, we need material, all right? So you got that, and that's, if you invite me, we can really get things rolling. There's a longer video on this because there is more details, so that's about 12 minutes long, and I suggest that you have a look at it, and then we meet, so it doesn't have to be right now, it can also be later. If I know there are different cities and different regions in Europe, then I see how I can best fit this journey together, so I'm really looking forward to meet you on this greatest, most fulfilling and exciting adventure of activating youth leadership and active citizens with all these new resources, spirit, vision of plenty of solutions, and getting things going. Looking forward to meet you.